Hello, fellow travelers. If you've ever been afraid to meditate, if it ever seemed intimidating to attempt to meditate, I was there with you. Hi, I'm Fran Gallagher, and I'm your guide to relationships, meditation, and intuition from a whole new perspective. So, I remember the very, very first time I ever attempted to meditate. I misunderstood the person leading the meditation. She said, what I heard was, imagine a white plastic plate. And then she said there were ripples on the surface of the plate. And I realized she had said a wide, placid lake. So I was playing catch up the whole time, taking away the plastic plate and putting instead a wide, placid lake. The second time I ever attempted to meditate, I had the most powerful meditative experience maybe that I ever had. All by itself, isolated, random, never quite happened again. I went through several different states of consciousness, I think. That's how I understand it now. But I had a new baby, and I was terrified that I would not be available for my child. And so I didn't attempt to meditate again until my oldest was 6 and my youngest was 1. And then I went into meditation and I haven't paused since. But I've discovered that that's actually a common reason not to meditate, is the fear that someone you are supposed to be responsible for, that they need your help and you won't give it. Of course you will. You are altering your state of consciousness to go into a meditative state, and you will alter your state of consciousness to come out of the meditative state. Just as you do when you alter your state of consciousness to go to sleep at night, you alter it again to wake up in the morning. You alter your state of consciousness to watch television, and then you alter it again when you stop watching television. You alter your state of consciousness to work, and then you alter it when you stop working. You're used to altering your state of consciousness and moving between states of consciousness, and that's what you're going to do when you meditate. Another reason is that you will be bored. Yeah, you probably will be at first unless you use guided visualization led by someone who knows what they're doing, like me. So guided visualization is a shortcut. It's a great way to experience a deeper state when you haven't learned how to produce that for yourself. Another reason to not want to meditate is that you won't be good at it. Well, if you start out trying to do silent meditation on your own, you won't be. And you'll need to get better at it. So there are techniques that you can use, and I'll be covering those in other videos. But a simple one right now is to simply follow your breath. So notice when you breathe in, and then notice when you breathe out. And do that, but don't do it for very long. I've had people tell me, you don't understand, I can't meditate. And it turns out that they were trying to meditate for an hour when they first started. That sounds like a miserable, miserable experience. Pick 1 to 3 minutes if you're starting out. Yeah, really, 1 to 3 minutes. You can always bump it up to a grand 5 minutes, and then maybe 10, and you'll find the amount of time that your schedule and your lifestyle allows and your skill allows. But starting with a guided visualization like the ones that I do on Fridays, the ones that I will be doing soon on Mondays, it's a great way to learn how to easily alter your state of consciousness and be comfortable. Another reason it's scary to learn to meditate is you might secretly be terrified that there is something wrong with you and that your brain doesn't meditate. Or maybe you're going to hear scary things in your head. Maybe you're going to hear scary voices. Well, I'm going to tell you the scariest voice you'll hear will be your superego criticizing you for doing something stupid that's wasting time. That's about as bad as it's going to get. And that's pretty bad because the superego is awful and makes us feel small and less than and not capable. So the real fear is that you'll fear that you're not capable. Okay, so you're probably not because it's a new skill. So, again, guided visualization. You can find recordings online. You can listen to my recordings. There will be more of them. You might go to a class. You might attend one of my classes or group sessions. There's lots of ways to get around that. But in the meantime, I honor your fear. You're probably right. It will be a little bit difficult. So, the main one, I think, is that we're going to get so deep in meditation that we aren't going to respond to an emergency or the need to leave your home, something like that. I promise that's not going to happen. You're going to be able to come back up to a functional state of consciousness and do what needs to be done. Well, thanks for joining me today. I'm Fran Gallagher. I'm your guide to meditation, intuition, and relationships. And I would love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me. You can always comment about what I'm saying. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much.